guys, RC Outdoors here, and today we're going to be doing our first actual review. You may have seen my other video that's on my channel, my first video, and it wasn't a very good channel. I had it with my phone, and it just turned into a total disaster. But the review we're going to be doing today is for the ECX Torment 2-wheel drive ready to run short course truck from ECX. This truck I've had for about 2.5 months now. Got it in mid-September. Then I probably ran about 30 batteries through it. This is the battery it comes with. It is a Dynamite Speed Pack 6L 1800 milliamp hour nickel metal hydride battery. This truck will come with EC3 connectors, which is the blue. I switched mine over to Dean's just for more compatibility. They did do an update, and the charger it comes with is actually the charger right here. This is honestly, excuse my language, it is a piece of literal crap. This is a 200 milliamp hour charger. No lights on this at all. So 1800 milliamps, that's divided by 200, that's 9. So that's 9 hours of charging for this. This is the EC3 connector it comes with. This will come with the battery. Honestly, toss that crap away, it's garbage. This is the charger I bought for it. It is a Radiant Primal charger. I'm going to be doing a review for that in a couple of days. But this is the truck. I've run this truck rug. This sucker is such a good truck. I've burned out the motor. I've broken both of the front A-arms. I've broken the caster blocks. And just recently I broke the rear A-arms and the axles, which I replaced with these Hot Racing SCT 288. That's the part number for these axles. And I've also busted one of the rear shocks, and that was the other day when I was jumping it. So let's take the cap off. This is the body it comes with. It's very good quality. So far I've only put 2 cracks in it, right here and right here. Or somewhere up in here, but it doesn't matter. So this is the truck itself. It's just a total monster. This is my first short course truck. Now, I did take these off just for more convenience. I just don't like having these on. I know it's probably a pet peeve of mine just having these off. But I took these off, and I just keep them up on a shelf for right now. The servo in here, I stripped the gears out only because I was jumping it and I landed wrong. Actually, my little brother did. And so I gotta get a new servo. The motor that was in here, it was a Dynamite 15 turn motor, brushed motor. The motor I put in it was a Firebolt 15 turn 540 type motor that I got from Hobbytown, USA. Cost me about $15.99, and the part number for that is 1146. So, this is the truck itself. As you can tell, there's a wheel missing because I busted my wheel out, or busted the A-arms and my shocks. These shocks are pretty damn good. I've changed the shock oil. This is the shock oil I use for right now. It's Factory Team, which is Team Associated. It's 40 weight. That's a 2-ounce bottle, and I've probably been able to fill all the shocks, drain them, and refill them about 5 times. So the electronics in here, it is a Taser waterproof ESC. The motor was a Dynamite 15 turn brushed motor. I have since changed that to a Firebolt 15 motor. The receiver in here, since they did the update, it is a better receiver. It is the SR310 receiver from Spectrum. This is the radio that it comes with. This is a Spectrum DX2E 2.4 gigahertz 2-channel receiver. So you basically just have your on switch, your steering trim right here, your throttle trim, the steering wheel, your bind, which this truck does come with a bind plug for the receiver. You have your throttle, reverse, and regular, and steering reverse. And then you have your steering rates, which is really nice for racing. So you can just adjust that as it goes. This is not a adjustable speed receiver like some Traxxas's are, but you just have your regular trigger. This is the shark fin model. They also have that flip-up antenna, which I think they got rid of. I'm not too sure. But the axles I use are the Hot Racing steel axles for this truck. The part number again is SCT 288. These axles are pretty darn good. They come with the, well, actually, let me just pop this off so you guys can actually see the axles. You guys should be able to see here, this is the hubs that it comes with. You do use the original pin, but you use these axles, of course. And then the old method of putting the pin through the axle, they did away with this version of these axles. And now it's actually a keyed type hex. So if you pull the axle out right here, here's the actual axle itself. I did lube it, so it did rub some of the paint off. They do come blue, as you can see, part of the blue here. I've greased these many times. But here's what I was talking about this hex. You don't have to do a pin, because what it is, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it here, probably, but there's actually a keyed, it's keyed. So that's on both sides. So when you slip the axle, or slip the hub over, or the hex, excuse me, it just goes like that, and it's a bit easier to use. I do find with these axles there is one issue, and that is that if you tighten them too tight, you will have binding, and that's how I burned my first motor up, is because it just put too much work on the motor. So what I recommend doing is getting a spacer and doing that. So hang on just a second, let me grab my hex. So the axles, or the front A-arms that I installed on this vehicle, are the RPM axles, or A-arms, excuse me. And they are about 5 times the quality. These are them right here. And I also had to install the caster blocks and the steering blocks. I installed the steering blocks due to the fact that when I was running this, the shoulder screws came out very easily. They just kept stripping out, and the easiest way I found to fix that issue is I just got some 3mm by 8mm socket heads from Hobbytown USA, Patriot RC, part number PHU8512. And how those work is I just get those, and I get some brass tubing, cut them to length, and make the step screws, or shoulder screws as you like to call them. As you can see, they're right here. I've lost 3 of them so far, both of them on this side and one of them on this side. The caster blocks I installed are also made by RPM. I do not have the part number for them right now, but these are the arms that are installed, the steering blocks I installed, and the caster blocks I installed. So, right out of the box, this truck will go about 25 miles an hour, I've calculated. And it's fast, I'll tell you that much. Of course, the battery that it came with is a speed pack, 1800 milliamp, 6 Komodo hydride. The battery I purchased for it is a Venom 30C 2-cell 5000 milliamp hour lithium polymer battery. This is it right here. With this battery, I get probably about 5 to 10 miles an hour faster. And the battery tray I really love for this truck. It's, you just turn these 2 keys, slip your battery in. The only thing with this battery is I do have to disconnect the balance plug, one of the balance plug ports. And I just slip this in. And this battery is probably a couple millimeters thinner than this battery because it fits better than this one does. This one you usually have to press down the cover for it and then turn them. With this, all you really have to do is press it down with your finger, and as you do that, the key will usually turn. What else? Well, actually, I think that's about it. I will be upgrading the shocks for this. In the back, I will be getting the Boomerang Type I shocks that are 100 millimeters, and then as the front ones break, I'll be also upgrading those to the 90 millimeters. On here, just the key, the hole popped off. It's still stuck to the rear A-arm right here. And then I'll also be getting the RPM rear A-arms for this truck. Oh, one more thing, with the steering block, you do have to purchase 5 by 11 by 4 millimeter bearings, which are larger. Part number for those are PHU 3505. You can purchase those from Hobbytown, USA. They're made by Patriot RC. So that's it on this truck. Oh, one more thing. I did purchase a new body for this. Let me pull it out right now. The body I purchased is a Proline Ram 1500 body. And the only modification I actually have to do to the truck is I get the front posts, and you actually have to take them out and drill a hole at the very bottom of the post for them to fit, because as you can see, the bed is lower than this, so you do have to raise that up. And then I had to cut off, on this truck, there will be 2 little discs that sit right here on the bumpers. Those are just to hold on the regular body. But I just trimmed those off, and now this body for this truck fits absolutely perfectly. Of course, this is a Proline Ram 1500 body. Painted it with gunmetal and translucent silver from Tamiya. So that's about it. Thank you guys for watching, and hope you guys enjoy. Leave comments down below if you guys have any concerns. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Oh, one more thing. I also did install the RPM bell crank, steering bell crank set, servo saver eliminator from RPM. I just installed that also. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy.